Welcome back, fellas. Let's put this in the ether. You know what? Day after day, it solidified my my decision. Right? When I see women and how they use and abuse men, basically, men is just a walking wallet to women. We're just a utility. Basically, they don't love us for what we are. They don't love us of who we are. Right? They don't love us at all. They only love what we could give them. They only love for our money. We're a walking wallet. Right? They're only with us because they want to secure the bag and have the bill paid for. You got to admit, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But yet again, they're not willing to admit that. I don't have a problem when women said that. Hey, I just need you to pay my bills. I don't have no problem because that's reality of things, right? That's what they need, and that's an understand need because women when they say they need us to do things, that means they have the common sense to understand that they have limitations, right? If a woman don't have that kind of understanding of their limitations, that's a red flag, right? They have to understand the limitation, but yet again, you don't want to be taken advantage of because of your wallet. You want to be needed because of who you are, right? I'm not giving that to you because they need us for money as a validation of who she is a validation and make it seem like that she's right for using us as a utility as a wallet, right? But at least she had the common sense to say she need us for our money. But going back to what I was saying, in reality, men are just walking wallets, right? They need us to pay their bills for them, right? Because they know that most men out there are the breadwinners. They make the money. They work harder. Men work harder. Men work longer hours, right? Men work unnecessary hours, unnecessary amount of hours to support the family. Men make more money because, look, we put more hard work. That means the company are willing to pay us more because of our value into their company. So we have the bigger salaries. They understand that we have bigger salaries than them. Women, I mean, right? So they need us for that, right? I understand that. So, so, so they're just only lying themselves when they say they don't need a man, right? They say they don't need a man, but again, they're with a man. See how the contradictory this, right? What do you need a man for? Regardless, you need a man, whether it's for sex or financial relief, right? I've seen around TikTok videos of girl crying their eyes out, coming to a realization that they really need a man, right, to pay the bills for them, right? Because they don't want to work, right? Because women, I don't say this in a spiritual way. Women don't work as hard as men, right? I'm trying not to use the word lazy, right? They don't work as hard as men. That means they don't want to take as much responsibility as men. Men have to take a lot of responsibility in this world, right? Because of the responsibility we take, we put our life more in danger for our occupations, right? We get paid more, right? That's what I mean. We are more valuable, but the women out there are not willing to accept that fact, right? We're really valuable to them, right? But they're not willing to admit it. They have so much pride in themselves, right? That's a downfall of man as well when you have too much of that. Right? I can't say that word because YouTube have a strange algorithm. If you say that word, it's gonna trigger. It's gonna be hate speech or whatever it is. But it's not about hating anybody, right? I'm just want to make this video saying that we're just a walking utility to these women, and that's in their eyes. And men have to understand that, right? We're not love in their eyes. We're not. All right, is what we can do for them. And when they exhaust that benefits from men, they're not hesitant to kick us to the curb. That's why a lot of men out there are getting divorced. A lot of women initiate the divorce. They're getting tired of us. They use us, abuse us, and kick us to the side, divorce us, and then find another sucker to marry to pay their bills for them. That's what it is. Another guy who's married a single mother is just another sucker. That's what I think. Right? That's why I don't think any guys of any standard should affiliate themselves with a single mother. Because you're only being used, right? Because in a single mother's eye, you're not her priority. It's a child and herself, right? You're like last, right? You're not last. The only reason why she's with you is because of what you can do for her, how many bills you can pay for her. Because in reality, women cannot be a mother and father at the same time. It's like serving two masters. It's hard. Right? You cannot be two things at once. That's confusion. right? She's gonna put herself in a more harder position than she has to. That's why she's willing to find another man to marry to sucker him in, right? To pay the bills for her, right? Men need to wake up. Luckily, there's a lot of people waking up. Then we're not asking them out. We're avoiding women, right? That's the bright side, right? But there are still clueless men out there who think that marriage is an option, right? Marriage, especially marriage to a single mother, is a good option. They're like, I don't see any good option in that. I will never marry single mothers. I will never ever. I'd rather be a bachelor forever in my life, right? I would rather not have a kid than marry a single mother, right? If I want to have a kid, it's gonna be a clean slate, right? But no, though single mother is the least desirable woman out there in my book, especially a single mother with most single mother out there have masculine energy, right? So if that's the case, that's enough reason for me not to get involved with a single mother, right? So how do I know she have any confrontation with her ex-husband, right? If she's strong enough to divorce her ex-husband, what make you think she's not strong enough to divorce you next, right? But anyway, back to what I was saying, right? What to us, to the single mother, right? We're just a walking wallet, like every other woman, right? They show the true self. Men have to understand that, right? Especially this blue pill male simp out there that still have this fantasy that there's a possibility of women could be rehabilitated, could be saved. No. Not even Jesus can save these people, right? That even God understand why He did the flooding. Even God understand there's no need to save these people, right? Even God understand that Sodom and Gomorrah is not savable, right? So if that's the case, then some woman out there that you cannot save them, right? But the blue pill simps always find a reason to think that women are not going after for men because of what they can do for them, right? And that's exactly why they're with us, right? That's why status matter. If we don't have status, women wouldn't be with us. If we don't have an occupation, a job, some kind of income, women would not want to be with us. Look at all the bums, right? Why are they not with bums? Right? Because you have to have this kind of status and occupation, some kind of assets, for them to want to be with us, so they could use us, right? We gotta live in reality of things, understand how things works, right? I'm not saying women should, be with us for who we are. I understand. I'm grounded to earth, right? That's what makes you a desired partner. You have to have something that they need, right? And they have something that we need, which is sex. So it's an even exchange thing, right? Like I provide you security, and you provide me with sex and a family, right? That's how things work. That's always how it works, right? I provide you security, and you provide me with sex. But no, women want all this stuff and wanted to beat on men and destroy men as well. They want us to protect them, yet again they want to treat us like dirt. They want our money, but yet again we have no say in anything, right? They want us to take care of their kids, but yet again we can't discipline the kid, right? They want all this stuff, but men, we're treated like trash, right? We have to provide for them, do all this stuff, but yet again we don't have no say in anything. A walking wallet, basically. That's what it is. We have to make six-figure income just even try to talk to them. They judge us by what we have, how we look, but we can't judge them. See the double standards, right? We can't call them this, we can't call them that, or else we'll be a misogynist, right? We can't have standards. Men can have standards. Men cannot have no preference, but yet again, they can have all the preference in the world. They could be selected what men they want. When in actuality, women, they got nothing but sex to offer. That's it. Men, when you look at men, we have more than to offer. We have sex. We can offer sex. We can offer income. We can offer protections. We can offer knowledge. We can offer all this stuff that benefits a woman. But women, we can't get not much from a woman. Only nurturing, sex, and a kid. Alright? At least they could do is shut up. At least. Right? Give men peace. But no, modern women cannot give men peace these days. Right? We have to come home to a nagging wife in a shouting contest, and she always have the last word. We can't even have the last words. Even though we're paying the majority of the bills, we can't even make the decision in the household. Even though we're paying the majority of the bills these days. Remember back in the days, the leave it to beaver time when the dad make the final decision, he paid the bills and all this stuff, and he make the final decisions, and he had the last word. It's totally inverted now. It's not like that anymore. Now we have to pay the bills, we have to shut up, right? We don't have to have any say in raising our kids. We have no authority over our kids. We have no custody over our kids. But we have to pay alimony. We have to pay child support. We have to pay spousal support. All this stuff. We have to pay everything, right? Which is a walking wallet. Men pay and everything. We have to pay for sex. Women don't have to pay for sex. They can go around and just sleep with anybody they want, right? We're just a utility. We're just a walking wallet. This is why I'm saying, coming back to my point, we're nothing but a walking wallet. Men in the 20th century, 21st century, right? Because we're a walking wallet, you know we're a walking wallet, you know what we do with a wallet? The old saying said, you vote with your wallet, all right? Now we date with our wallet. We say no to these women, right? If they want to be with us, we speak with our wallets. If they want to use us for our wallets, we speak with our wallets. That's it. That's a solution. That's one solution of many solutions. There's other solutions, but that's one solution. We speak with our wallets. By us speaking with our wallets is that we say no to these women. They have to do better, right? They have to do better if they want men to commit, right? They have to listen to men, right? And follow and try and listen to men at least, if they want us to commit. Men have no problem paying for their stuff. Men are charitable, right? Men are willing to pay for women if a woman demonstrates that she's worth paying for. That's why men are willing to pay for sex, for the highest escort out there. All right? Guys don't mind paying as long as they know the thing they get is worthwhile for. But back to my point, right? Men are just walking wallets, and you don't know that by now, you're a walking simp, right? Let me know if you agree. Leave a comment below. All right, I drop videos daily. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. On that note, peace and blessings.